All right, what's up, guys? Today we're going to talk about my top 5 pieces of equipment. These are my top 5 pieces of equipment for multiple reasons, mainly because regardless of your goals, you're going to be able to get something out of all 5 of these pieces of equipment. Like I said, regardless of your goals, whether that's powerlifting, strongman, or you're just a general gym goer or someone who's trying to add longevity to their life through strength training, all 5 of these pieces of equipment everyone can get benefit out of. Most gyms are going to should have these, but if they don't, another reason why they are in my top 5 is because all of them can be just left in your car. So essentially, you don't need a gym membership, you don't need to have a home gym, you don't even need to have a dedicated space to work out. You can literally just do this in a street or an empty parking lot. So that's why these are my top 5 pieces of equipment, so we're going to dive into them. First and foremost is the sled. If you know me, you know I'm such a big proponent of the sled, and if you work with me, you have used the sled in multiple ways pretty much every week since we've started working together, if you do work with me. I love this sled for multiple reasons, mainly because we can get a lot of bang for our buck out of it. It's very restorative in nature. It's really good for general physical preparedness and conditioning, stuff like that. There's a multitude of ways that you can utilize the sled, and like I said, you can keep this in your car. You can literally hang out behind your driver's seat, pull it out in a parking lot if you have anywhere between 20 and 50 feet. You can drag it forward or backwards. It's that simple. The second piece of equipment is going to be a kettlebell. I choose the kettlebell over a dumbbell solely because you can do kettlebell swings with it rather than with a dumbbell. It's really kind of hard to do kettlebell swings with a dumbbell. But with the kettlebell, you can do everything that you can with a dumbbell. We can press, we can row, we can do RDLs, we can do various forms of lunges, squats, etc. Kettlebells are very versatile in nature, and that's why they are made the way they are made. And that is also why I think it's more beneficial than a dumbbell per se. And another reason why I like the kettlebell is because, as you see on the sled, there's no weight plate. If you have a kettlebell in your car, you really don't need a weight plate because you can just smack it on your sled, you're good to go. So I really like a kettlebell. This is another one of my favorite pieces of equipment. And keep in mind that none of these are in order. These are just pieces of equipment that I like to utilize with myself, my athletes, and that everyone can use and get benefit out of, regardless of your goals or where you're training at. Another piece of equipment that's very versatile is going to be a medicine ball. I love the medicine ball because we can really work on working through different planes of motion that you really can't with other pieces of equipment. We can do slams, whether that's just straight up and down, rotational, side to side. We can throw it behind us. There's a lot of things that we can do with the med ball. Russian twist, push-ups, air squats, it doesn't really matter, carries. You can do a lot of things with a med ball, and that is again why it is so versatile, and I think that everyone needs to have it, whether that's in their home gym. Again, you can keep it in your car, you can really throw it in your trunk or keep it right behind your driver's seat. And again, you don't need weight plates because if you have these 2 pieces of equipment, just stack them on top of the sled and there you go. You can get a full workout with these 3 pieces of equipment. Now, where I think the game changer comes in is these next 2 pieces of equipment. And most gyms are going to have and should have some form of bands. So if your gym doesn't have these, you can easily buy these on Amazon, Elite FTS, Westside Barbells page. Bands are very easily accessible. You can buy them, they're relatively cheap. And the reason why I like bands so much is because we can use these for various things. Again, if we're limited on training space or training equipment, if you have something to wrap a band around, you can definitely get a lot of use out of it, such as face pulls, rows, bicep curls, tricep extensions. We can do any form of hinging with it, such as hamstring curls, good mornings, things of those nature. And as well as the band, you can attach it to the kettlebell to get more bang for your buck out of the kettlebell. You can also attach it to your sled to do a few things, but if you're not really advanced or know what you're doing, I probably wouldn't recommend that one. But again, the band's very versatile because we can do a lot of things with one piece of equipment and get a lot of bang for our buck. Now, where I think the real game changer is for everybody is going to be in a weighted vest. Again, this isn't flashy stuff. It's nothing crazy. It's just simple shit that works. Again, the vest you can literally keep in your car, and everything that I just explained to you through this video to utilize the other 4 pieces of equipment, you can wear a vest while you do it. Again, the vest also allows us to utilize body weight exercises. The reason why I don't say, or never really talked about body weight exercises in this video is because it's not really a piece of equipment per se, but having the vest then allows us to step our game up that much more to get more out of our body weight exercises. So like I said, with the med ball, we can do push-ups or we can do air squats. If you have the weight vest on, again, that's just going to be all the more resistance and the more we can get out of our equipment. So I recommend investing in a weight vest. These are easily accessible as well. You can buy them on Amazon, pretty much anywhere on the internet. There's a lot of military type tactical pages and brands that sell these weight vests, and they're very popular nowadays, so you can easily go find one that suits your budget. Find one that's comfortable that you can wear every single day. And again, you can keep this in your car. This doesn't really leave my car unless I'm utilizing it, obviously, outside of my car. So all 5 of these are my top 5 pieces of equipment. I highly recommend that you invest your hard-earned money into these things if you're looking to get the best bang out of your buck. Because like I said, you don't need a dedicated space to train. If you can find an empty parking lot or really have a strip of street outside of your house or apartment, you can utilize these 5 pieces of equipment and get hell of a workout every single day of the week with minimal space, minimal equipment, and really get good return on investment here. So thank you guys for watching. Like and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the page. Be great.